What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, everyone. My name is Sam, Live Production Tips and Tools. Welcome to the live stream. And today, my GH5 is not behaving, having a little trouble with the autofocus. I see some people in the chat. Let me see who's here. Aaron, how you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream. Thanks for joining, man. I appreciate you being here. And we got BMK. Hey, man, how you doing? Thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate you being here. Let me know how you doing. How's your day? I got my friend Carlos. Hey, bro. Welcome to the live stream. Guys, let me know if you can hear me well. Let me know if everything is okay. Let me know how you doing. I know Carlos is watching from Spain. BMK, I think this is your second or third time here. Welcome back. Aaron, I'm sure it's not the first time that I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Carlos saying, oh, well, that's good to know, man. That's good to know that you're doing good in Spain. Thank you so much. Here in Canada, it's getting really, really cold. So we're getting ready for winter. That's gonna be really, really cold in few weeks. So we're getting ready, buying new skates. Probably going back to skating. See, you gotta find a way to enjoy the winter. So welcome, guys. Welcome to the live stream. Let me know where you're watching from. I know Carlos is watching from Spain. Today we're gonna have fun. We have an hour talk about live streaming. BMK, good. I'm glad that you're doing fantastic. Thank you for joining today. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Thanks, man. I appreciate. And let me see who else is here. Yeah, so as I was saying, we're getting ready for winter and it's gonna be super cold here. So I'm trying to find a way to enjoy winter and I'm going back to skating. And hello. Guys, I need you to recommend me a new camera because my GH5 is not doing good. I need a new camera. I'm probably gonna buy a Sony camera, especially for my live streamings, for the autofocus. We got BMK watching from the States. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Thanks for joining. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. So today, again, we're gonna be talking. Hey, man, come on, focus. There we go. All right, so today again we're gonna be talking about best streaming software. I know last time we talked about streaming software versus streaming with hardware. So today I thought I would talk a little bit about streaming software, just some of the best streaming software in 2021. Obviously, depending on what you're doing, if you live streaming for social media, is gonna be different from live streaming for something like a church or big events. So again, if you are into live streaming using software, today that's what we're gonna talk about. But at the same time, I'm gonna talk about different things. So just gonna take the first section of the stream, roughly 20 minutes, and talk about today's topic. And after that, we can just chat about a little bit of everything. If you have questions, you guys can put them in the chat. Either will be able to respond to your questions, or people in the chat may actually bring some value as well by responding to different questions that you may have. So that's today's program, guys. So we're gonna have actually I'll say 50 minutes because now it's 11:10 already. So just killed the first 10 minutes. But other than that, guys, I hope everyone is doing good. So I'm not gonna take much time. Again, I'm just gonna go through what I have prepared today for today's live stream. Then, as I just said, we will go to talking about anything. It could be live streaming, hardware, cameras, autofocus, ATM mini, your questions, your setups, anything, guys. So feel free to send your questions in, and probably gonna be ignoring the chat a little bit just to make sure I focus on today's topic. So let's get started. So basically, again, welcome to this section of the live stream. We're gonna be talking about the best streaming software in 2021 or 2022, as 2021 is ending, and you may be all right, guys, I am back. I'm so sorry. I had a problem with my power. Actually went out for like 2 seconds, and I kind of, missed. Like I kind of lost everything. So looks like few people left, but I'm so sorry. I apologize. These are things that happen time to time, and I'm so sorry, guys. But I am back, so let's hope I'm gonna get few people back again. If you're watching, if you don't mind sharing to someone who might be interested in this live stream. Again, I'm so sorry. I just had a little interruption. Let me know if you back and if you can hear me well and see me well. No problem. So again, I'm gonna go straight to the topic of the day, which is the best live streaming software for 2021 or 2022. So guys, again, welcome to this live stream, and if you're watching on the replay, welcome. Again, I'm gonna try to record this portion of the live stream. Hopefully I'll be able to rebroadcast it because otherwise I'm having some interruptions because my power went out, and my computer, it keeps connecting and disconnecting, but now it looks like I'm connected to my Ethernet cable. It should be working now. So let's go straight to the topic. If you are looking for best streaming software, again, depending on what you streaming for, today that's what we're gonna talk about. And the first section, obviously, is gonna be the best streaming software for social media content creation. If you have a YouTube channel, or you stream on Facebook or Twitch, you're probably looking for features like being able to bring in guests, being able to kind of chat with people, let's say multiple guests into your live stream. You're probably looking for a setup that won't take much time to, set up. Something you just plug, have few lights here and there, and start live streaming. So the first, really, my first recommendation for social media content creators would be StreamYard, which is a web browser based streaming software. Basically, it's not gonna require you to have a super powerful computer. It's gonna be so easy to set up. All you have to do, just gonna be able to log in using your email address, and once you logged in, it's gonna open a little setup like a studio. Then you're gonna be able to really, like, start live streaming, have some sort of lower thirds, show your guests, they say your comments from the chat. You also gonna be able to live stream to multiple platforms, like, you can stream on YouTube, stream on Facebook at the same time, your LinkedIn, you can stream on your Facebook page, Facebook groups. So StreamYard is really a good solution for somebody who's not really tech savvy and you just want to get going. So easy to use, no need to buy super powerful computers and stuff like that. Of course, comes with a price to it. You have a free version or free trial that you can use. It comes with the little watermark on your live stream, so you're gonna have like StreamYard logo on the screen. But other than that, StreamYard is gonna be fantastic. It's used actually by most popular YouTubers right now. A lot of people use it, and it really has. Myself, I have used it, and it's really, really good, and it's very to use. So my number one recommendation again is gonna be StreamYard if you are trying to live stream for social media. My recommendation number two again is Melon app, which is a little bit. It works like StreamYard. It's like StreamYard's competitor. By the way, there's so many other softwares on the market right now that will kind of compete with StreamYard. So like, it's not like StreamYard is the absolute choice for this kind of stuff. And Melon app is actually one of those, and it does exactly the same thing. You're gonna be able to do a lot of stuff like streaming on multiple platforms, bringing in guests by simply sending a link to them, and at the same time, it's gonna give you this cool stuff. Like being able to share your screen, have some sort of presentations, have some lower thirds, and all that kind of stuff for your live stream. So again, Melon app is gonna be one of the best, and I really recommend it if you are into creating live streams for social media. Basically, like what I'm doing right now. So right now I'm using OBS, but I'm actually looking into getting Melon app or StreamYard, especially the time that I will start bringing in guests, because it's gonna be easier for me to kind of so you just send a link, especially for people who don't know, may not have stuff like OBS or other complicated software, or they're not tech savvy. You just want to send them a link. Either they can use their phone or use a computer. They're gonna be able to just click on the link and join you on the live. So these two apps or live streaming softwares, they're gonna be very, very useful for that matter. Okay. Again, the next one is gonna be Ecamm Live. This is Mac only, so it's like this is gonna work on Mac. It's like an application that you're gonna download into your Mac, and again, it's gonna be very, very useful. It's very used by a lot of YouTubers as well, very popular. And if you're using a Mac, it's gonna be very, very easy to use. And again, it's gonna give you all the tools, like doing some sort of presentations, bringing in guests. It actually does work almost the same way as StreamYard. And the good thing about it is that it's gonna be able to give you if you're working on Mac, again, it's gonna be able to give you all the features that you get from StreamYard. And it actually looks good. I like the interface of it, and again, it has a lot of good feedback. So if you use Mac, and I encourage you to check out Ecamm Live. I'm sure you're gonna like it. But all these three apps that I just mentioned and many other apps out there, you're gonna have to kind of pay for them, so they're not free. So that's the thing. If you're on a budget and you may be getting started and you don't have money, you may not have money to spend on these apps, and you probably have time to learn, then I'll say OBS Studio is gonna be your choice, because OBS is gonna be 100% free. So it's a free app. Again, you're gonna need to download it into your computer, and you're gonna need to have some sort of not super powerful computer, but like a good computer that can handle streaming. So OBS is gonna be your choice. And of course, OBS, the only downside of it is the fact that it's gonna require you to kind of set it up from scratch. Okay, so you're gonna have to, they say, depending on what you want to do, if you want to do live streams like what I'm doing right now, again, you're gonna have to set up your scenes, your sources, plug in your cameras, everything, kind of set it up from scratch. So it's gonna take you time to learn and time to set up. Once you have it set up, you should be good to go. The good thing about it is 100% free, and it works fine, and a lot of people actually use it. You're gonna be able to easily find some tutorials online for it. You can live stream on multiple platforms with OBS. It's just you're gonna need to get some sort of some plugins and stuff like that. Other than that, OBS is gonna be really a fantastic tool to use for live streaming. Now, if you were live streaming for a church, or you live streaming for something like events, live events and stuff like that, then I've got another section for you, for like section of or another group of software that I recommend if you are live streaming for churches and events. And of course, my number one recommendation for live streaming for things like that, the reason why I feel like I had to create a different section is because the needs that you have if you live streaming for a church, they're going to be different, right? Or anything that involves musical performance, like, or let's say even if you live streaming for like a studio or a football game, things that require more cameras, multiple cameras, multiple angles, high-end production, a little bit of audio, more graphics and stuff like that, then you're gonna need a more professional software to do those kind of stuff. And my number one recommendation is gonna be vMix. The reason why I recommend vMix, again, vMix is gonna be PC only, but other than that, vMix is an amazing tool. It's gonna give you like a way to input multiple inputs, multiple cameras, multiple. If you have PTZ cameras, you're gonna be able to input those. You can even control PTZ cameras within vMix, and at the same time, you can bring in guests. The same things that we were doing in StreamYard, you're gonna be able to do those in vMix, and you're gonna be able to live stream on multiple platforms. So like vMix is really good. The only problem again is PC only, so you're not gonna be able to use it if you live streaming on Mac. So it's gonna be only for PC users. Okay. But other than that, again, it comes with a little bit of price. So if I can go to actually vMix page right now, just gonna show you a little bit. So if I go to the vMix page, you can see that depending on which license you get, you have the basic HD, you have the HD, you have the 4K. Like you can even live stream in 4K, so that's really good. And then you have the Pro. So depending, you can see like their pricing depending on what you want. I will see most of the people, if you live streaming in full HD, I'll say actually the $350 plan. It's not a plan, it's actually a lifetime license, so you don't have to pay every year or every month. This is gonna be really, really good. So as you can see, like you have support free updates for the first 12 months, and you have total inputs of 1,000. So like 1000 like basically is to tell you that you have unlimited inputs, because nobody's gonna have like 1000 inputs. If you go with the basic HD, it only gives you 4 inputs. So basically 4 input, that's like your camera if you have a camera, or 2 cameras. And if you have some let's say a computer, you're sending in graphics using some computer, a computer, then that's like your third graphic input, right? So like 4 inputs, you may work with 4 inputs depending on how you do it. I've actually seen some people, they will use like something like a hardware encoder, like the ATEM Mini or ATEM Mini Pro, then have that coming in, switching the cameras and coming in as one input, and then you have 3 inputs left where you can use them for, you know, graphics and stuff like that. So basically that's another way of doing it, right? So again, you can choose between the basic HD or the HD. Honestly, I feel like they're not expensive. Now if we go to 4K, you can see the 4K one is 700 US dollars, and of course you still have all the inputs and everything, and you get the first 12 months free updates, and of course you're gonna be able to live stream in 4K. So that's like, I don't know if we are there yet. I've seen some people actually started live streaming in 4K right now, but not everybody's doing it. But I feel like maybe next year, 2022 or 2020 23, I feel like people are going to start live streaming in 4K. Again, it really depends on your needs. But I feel like vMix price wise is really good, and it's really user friendly, and at the same time it's a fantastic software. So I really recommend it 100%. Again, the next one is gonna be Wirecast. Wirecast. The reason why Wirecast is a really a professional software as well. I had time to kind of take a look at it, all the features that it has, and at the same time, I've known people actually who have used it, and this is a really professional, like great software for live streaming. So if you are into, let's say, live streaming for, again, for churches and you know, or events, this is going to give you like 100% professional live streaming experience. If you go to their page again, just to show you guys, so this is Wirecast Studio. You can use it. This is not like, unlike vMix where it's only for PC users. You can use Wirecast for Mac or Windows, and you have 2 licenses that you can buy. You have the Wirecast Studio, which is roughly $600, and you have Wirecast Pro, which is $800. Again, all of them, if you take a look, just show you a little bit. So if you take a look at the features, they really have like really good features. Even the basic one, the $600 one, you can see you have unlimited features, inputs. You have 2 remote guests, so you can still bring in guests into your live stream if you want that, if you need it. Which I feel like most of the time, let's say if you're live streaming for an event or a church production, man, I don't see why you're gonna need to bring in guests. But again, you never know, it may happen. Maybe you're doing a Bible study, a live Bible study, and you need to bring in somebody from far, so you never know. So that's a feature that you can use. vMix does have the same feature, by the way. And again, you can see that it has so many cool features. I invite you, I'm gonna put links of all the software that I talk about and description. I invite you to go through all the features. Just take a look. But what I can say, like, this is gonna do, these 2 software are going to allow you to do almost anything that you need to do. You're gonna be able to bring in guests if you need that, but other than that, you have good audio controls for, again, if you're doing something for a church or a live event. So you need good audio controls. You have a way to actually, you can record your live stream entirely. You can even record, do the ISO recording, which is like record each input separately. So like there's so many things you can do. You can live stream to multiple platforms. Let's say if you want to live stream on YouTube and Facebook at the same time, you can do that. So like so many things that you can do with this two software. So again, it's up to you, depending on which one you feel familiar with, or if you're using Mac or PC, they are all great. Again, if you're on a budget, I say vMix is a little cheaper, so you're probably gonna go with vMix, because vMix is gonna be really fantastic as well, so you should not worry. Okay. We also have the XSplit, which is another option that you may consider if you are into live streaming, again, for events or churches. Know few people who use XSplit, and if we go to their website, just gonna show you a little bit. They have different pricing, from VCAM to presenter, broadcaster, and premium. So the premium one, sorry, the premium one is like the most expensive one, and it comes at $230. The XSplit, it looks a little cheaper than all the three software, all the other two, or like cheaper than vMix and Wirecast. But again, vMix, if you buy the cheaper plan, is actually cheaper than XSplit. But this is a fantastic software as well that you can use. And if you can see, you go through it. It has a free version as well. But again, if you use a free version, they're always going to put some logo on your stream, which is something that you don't want. So probably not gonna recommend that if you are into professional live streaming. But other than that, you can see they give you unlimited resolution if you go with the broadcaster premium. Let me see the best features for this one. Yeah, it has multi-streaming as well, and it has unlimited scenes, and you can stream in full HD, and you have VIP support. So like you're gonna be able to do almost anything that you would want to do on a live stream, again, depending on what you're live streaming for. I know a lot of you watching live, you are live streaming either for a church or streaming for social media. So this is gonna be really perfect, and I think it's gonna be enough for your needs. But overall, I would say personal experience, I've used vMix myself, and I've seen it doing some crazy stuff. So I feel like vMix is my number one recommendation. Easy to use, and anyone can easily get started with it if you are on PC. If you are on Mac, again, I'll say Wirecast is not going to disappoint you. Now, let's say that you don't have money and you don't want to pay for all this software. The other recommendation I would say is gonna be the big boy OBS Studio. Again, it's gonna be 100% free, so you're not paying any money. That's the beauty of it. And OBS is going to give you almost everything that you're getting from other streaming software. So that's the beauty of OBS. It's gonna be 100% free, and you're gonna be able to input multiple unlimited scenes, I would say, because you can bring in multiple inputs, so you can create and customize OBS to whatever you want. You can live stream to multiple platforms. Again, the only thing is gonna be the fact that it's gonna take time to set it up and to learn it. And if you have volunteers, maybe a little complicated to use. But apart from that, if you have it set it up and ready to go, it's gonna be really, really fun to work with, and it's not gonna disappoint you. And again, it's gonna be 100% free. So OBS is another solution. Another way of actually solving some of the issues that you may have with OBS is maybe if you try to pair it with something like a Stream Deck, which is like some sort of control physical surface that you can use and program it to change different scenes. So you can have your scenes already set up, and you can have, maybe if you have volunteers who are not really tech savvy, you can teach them how to switch from camera one or scene one to scene 6 or 7, and that's gonna help you. Another way of using it again is to combine your hardware. So get something like an ATM Mini and get to combine it with a streaming software. That's gonna be a lot of people actually do that. That's gonna be really, really, it's gonna make your life more easier, and it's gonna be fun to either pair it with OBS or XSplit or Wirecast or vMix, any other software that you may want to use. If you combine with a hardware encoder, or no, I'll say maybe not encoder, but a hardware switcher, this is gonna be really, really good. So guys, these are my top recommendations for best live streaming software for 2021 going into 2022. If you have questions, make sure you put it down in the comments and let me know what you think. But other than that, guys, this concludes this section. Let me see who's watching now. Just a little quick. So if you're here, guys, in the chat and you have some questions, let me know. Again, today, I apologize. I had issues with my internet. The power went out. But if you are back, let me know in the chat that you're here. I see my friend Benny from India was here. I don't know if you're back. Let me know if you're back. BMK, let me know if you're back. Lost all of you guys. BMK, let me know. Carlos, let me know if you're back. If you're new here to the chat, Aaron, let me know. If you guys have questions, let me know. And let's chat. This section of the stream is about you guys. So if you have questions, comments, let me know. Let's talk and have fun. Again, I apologize for what happened earlier. My power went out for like a few seconds, and my router had to kind of reboot, and my OBS started disconnecting. So that's a lesson, guys. This is another lesson that actually we should learn. We should learn from this. If you live stream, let's say if I was live streaming for a very important, good. So my OBS is on and off, connecting and disconnecting. I just don't know why. Guys, today I thought I was gonna have fun on the live stream, but my internet is not doing a good job. Again, let me know if you Burger King is not sponsoring this stream, by the way. Let me see if my camera is it. There you go. So Burger King is not sponsoring this stream. It happens that I was there to get something, and I like their food. So yeah, so yeah, guys, that's the thing. Today I thought I was gonna have fun with the live stream, but this internet thing happened and it killed my vibe. Few people left the chat, but again, I appreciate you guys being here, showing up. So roughly again, as we were talking about the the best live streaming software. Um, Again, I would say the most important thing is to know what you need and how much money you need to spend. I would say any budget, man. Even $0, you can get a good software like OBS, and you can pair it with something like ATM Mini or ATM Mini Pro, and you're gonna be able to live stream. So for 2021, no more excuses. You can live stream with anything, any budget. You're gonna be able to live stream. You can live stream with your phone. You can live stream with your phone and a cheap computer. You can just use, maybe not, don't use your laptop's webcam. Your built-in webcam is not gonna be good. The picture is not gonna be good, but you can buy cheap webcams online if you really like feel like you cannot afford an actual camera, but other than that, on my last I think was on my last stream, I talked about the cheapest cameras, like cameras under $500 you can use to live stream, that they look really really good, interchangeable lenses. Most of them are Lumix cameras, and I think I had a Sony camera in there that you can use really, and they will give you a clean HDMI. So like the live streaming, man, the live streaming is in 2021 and 2022 is really something that is no longer expensive. Back in my day, we used to pay for every single thing. We used to pay for a platform to live stream, pay for switchers. Again, I was using a TriCaster switcher. I still have it here, and it's it was super expensive. It cost me $5,000, guys. That was a lot, and that was like in 10 years ago, or about 8 years ago, something like that. So like back in the day, I remember that we had like Ustream and Livestream. There was actually an actual platform called the Livestream. So I don't know if you guys remember that. And then YouTube came along with free live streaming, and I was like, I wasn't sure when YouTube came along. I was like, no, it can't be true, because I was used to live streaming with paid software or paid platforms, and then YouTube come along and they're offering live streaming for free. I was like, there's a catch behind, and I mean, like, I couldn't just believe it. Like, it was free. So now in 2021, we live streaming for free. You can use OBS, use YouTube to live stream, or Facebook, and you'll be live in no time. So, guys, we gotta be thankful. And at the same time, cameras been gotten really, really cheaper. You can get cheap cameras for live stream. Blackmagic offering these amazing solutions. So I don't know. Let me know, guys. Live streaming is becoming like really very inexpensive. I don't know. Actually, I was curious. I wish I had many people watching, because this is bad. Because I think we had like 6 people, 7 people. Now we're down to 3 people watching. But I wanted to have a conversation today about the future of live streaming. Just have fun, be free a little bit, and let me know what you guys think. Because I was talking to my friend the other day, and we're like, okay, what is the future of live streaming? Where is the live streaming going on? Like going, like 10 years from now, what is going to happen in the live streaming world? Because you like it or not, live streaming is not going to go anywhere. It's going to get even better, right? I feel like things like I think OBS is going to get more popular. And I feel like YouTube platforms like YouTube, actually YouTube has started working with OBS to make it even better. Because right now I have my YouTube chat. I can start the whole live streaming platform within OBS without leaving OBS. So that's something that YouTube has done, because of course YouTube can see that OBS is being used by many people. But other than that, I feel like let's talk about churches. If we have, I feel like we have some people watching who are in church production. Let me tell you what I feel, what I think about church live streaming. What's gonna happen? A lot of people, more people. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic, the COVID-19 that happened, and then all of a sudden, like a lot of people kind of woke up, and people started using live stream more and more, and people started investing in it, and then people are actually noticing the importance of having live stream in their services and stuff, and people feel more. I feel like people are feeling more not obligated to go to church because you can watch live on your TV, or if you, let's say, you can't make it to church, you're working, or you're doing something else, that, or you're sick, you're in the hospital. uh Again, it could be anything that that stops you from going to church. Now it feels more okay to just stay home and follow online and feel like you're there. So now what I see that's going to happen in coming years is that the live streaming technology is going to change. And you can see with this Facebook, oh man, I hate my autofocus. So guys, this is what I do to trigger my autofocus on my GH5. So you can see it on the on Facebook. Like, Facebook just announced the new Meta name. So now it's not called Facebook anymore. It's called Meta. Like, all the apps from Facebook combined, they are called Meta. That's like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. I think they have another one. Yeah, I just can't remember. But anyways, so everybody, like, with that Meta things, like Facebook, they're cooking something. They're cooking something with VR technology and all that kind of stuff in the gaming industry as well. But here's what I see the live streaming is going. I feel like live streaming is going to go to the VR level. Okay. Let me make sure I'm in focus when I'm saying this. Probably 5 years from now, I'm gonna watch myself. Come on, man. Okay, guys, you need to pray for me because I need a new camera. Anyways, there we go. So, I feel like live streaming is going to go into man. There we go. So I feel like live streaming is going to go into VR technology. Okay, this is just my prediction. It may not happen, but I think it's gonna happen. And what's gonna happen is we all gonna have some sort of glasses. It's not gonna be this huge VR whatever VR this VR thing they have to wear. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be more something like a small, like small glasses, normal glasses that you're gonna be able to wear, right? That's my prediction. And you're not gonna be. You probably won't. You may need or you may not need a huge screen, or like something like a TV. So you may have the technology built in into your glasses, okay, and then have some sort of audio, maybe going like something like headphones, AirPods, something like that, and you're gonna be able to enjoy a live stream. Now, back in the church or back in the venue, we're gonna have some technology that are going to allow to send that kind of signal, right? The video in a way that those receivers, VR receivers, are going to be able to receive the video and the audio. The audio is going to be improved. The audio is going to be more like surround system, something like you feel like you there, like it's gonna they're gonna it will be it will be made in a way that you just feel like you're there, and you feel like you're part of the event, right? And then the visual side, it's gonna look like a 3D movie, right? So like something like VR, like virtual reality kind of thing, right? And I feel like that's the future of live stream, guys. And so you can sit home, you can be at home in your couch, put your glasses on. You can even be sleeping on your bed, right? In the morning, and you feel like, let's say you can't make it, or you're working on your break, just put on some glasses, your AirPods or something, and you'll be able to enjoy a live stream from your church or from some sort of events. Now, we probably some people are going to monetize that. If they say you're doing a concert for somebody who's famous, you're gonna be able to monetize that, right? So you can, maybe people may pay money to kind of log in and watch the concert in 3D in VR. Think about it, guys. It's just like you are there. You like you standing there. You part of the crowd, right? So that's gonna be insane. I wish I had more people watching, because right now all the people left. But I wanted to get some feedback. I wanted to get some ideas, like what you guys think. But I just feel like we're gonna reach on that level very, very soon, actually, before, I would say, maybe 2030, or maybe before that. Like, these companies are going crazy, like YouTube. I know YouTube, they're cooking something. I know these black magic companies, like all these camera companies, they're cooking something. They're looking at the future. They're thinking about what's the next camera we are going to make, and they're seeing what's happening with live stream. They're seeing what's happening with video. They're like, okay, we should come up with some sort of what's next. What's next. As far as cameras are concerned, I feel like maybe pretty soon we're gonna have cameras that will connect directly to computers, and we won't need to buy capture cards. So we're gonna have cameras with capture cards, with built-in capture cards, basically. So like some cameras now, they have USB, so you can plug in a USB straight to your computer. But man, today is not a good day for me. But they're not perfect, right? So I've used the Lumix app to kind of connect my GH5 straight to my computer. So I've used my GH5 to kind of connect to my computer, and it's not really, the resolution is not good. It's kind of lagging and everything, so it's not perfect. But I feel like um, Lumix, or any other camera company, they are watching. They know, and they can see. So they're trying to make the next camera, right? So I feel like capture cards, they are going to disappear. We are going to have built-in capture cards within cameras, so you just need a USB cable, connect straight to your computer. And after that, I feel like they are going to make cameras that will have some sort of built-in live streaming. Like, now we have Wi-Fi built-in built in into cameras. Now we're gonna have some sort of built-in live streaming capabilities, or live streaming engines within the cameras. That's gonna come pretty soon. I can predict that for sure. So you have like one camera, so they say like a GH5 or GH10, right? So they say a GH10 is gonna be like, you can take it to a wedding event and maybe put in a SIM card or something like that, and be able to kind of live stream, or have some sort of Ethernet port on it, and kind of plug it in if you need internet, and start live streaming from the camera, right? probably be able to have an HDMI input on it in case you need to have a second angle, and that's gonna be like a camera slash switcher slash encoder. So it's gonna be doing everything. That's coming. Like, I'm sure companies are going to do that. For Blackmagic, the ATEM Mini, what's the future of the ATEM Mini? I feel like ATEM Mini, they are going to make, obviously, I think they're going to make some AZI version of the ATEM Mini for sure. I feel like they're going to do that. That's one move that I can see Blackmagic making. As for Panasonic Lumix GH6 and 7 and 10, they should improve their autofocus because it's not really good, right? So again, see, if you're watching, guys, let me know what you think. But other than that, I see Blackmagic. The only thing that I feel like Blackmagic lacks, again, they have done a fantastic job with their switchers. I feel like they need to add some sort of monitor, because I feel like a lot of people have been struggling, especially if you're doing events. You don't, first of all, you don't want to be going around. The fact that the ATEM Mini is small is a good thing, right? So, but at the same time, you need to add a ton of accessories to make it work. And you see some people have trying to come up with cases and, you know, built in, and trying to build monitors and put inside the case and everything. But at the end of the day, you can see what the people want. People want a complete system, and I feel like Blackmagic, the ATEM Mini, is, yes, it's good, but it's not complete as far as like taking it out. Because the fact that it's small, it makes it more like portable, and a lot of people using it to take it out, you know, do some stuff. And I feel like Blackmagic should think about adding some sort of like a monitor on it, and obviously either they do HDI version or not. I think adding some sort of built-in monitor that's not too expensive, right? Something that will still cost under $1,000 with the ATEM Mini Pro or ATEM Mini Pro ISO, whatever version, have some sort of built-in, and make it look like a laptop, because I've seen some switchers that look like that. So make it look like a laptop and still have an option to add an extra monitor. So this monitor could be something that you can detach if you want, so people can buy it. Let's say you can, actually, this is a good idea. Blackmagic, if you're listening, hopefully you're gonna watch my stream. I assume no, you won't be watching, but okay, if you're watching, if you build the ATEM Mini in a way that you can add a detachable monitor, right? Something that is optional to buy, so people can buy it if they want or not, right? And then have some sort of a way to add an extra HDMI output, so in case somebody wants to add a third or a second monitor on it, right? Or let's maybe, for even if you leave the one that is there, and then people can choose to either use the monitor that comes with the ATEM Mini, or use their own monitor, you know, because the fact that it will be optional, so people won't have to buy it if they don't want to, but if they want to buy it, they can buy it. Something really like that will match exactly the ATEM Mini look. I think that would be fantastic. Other than that, I feel like another thing that's kind of missing is some sort of if they can build a case or something, like a way to be able to just to have it like a laptop, put in the bag, and you go and then you open it and you start live streaming, something like that. I think would be really good. So if Blackmagic can work on that, I think it's gonna be fantastic. And YOLO Box actually has done it. YOLO Box has done exactly what I feel like Blackmagic is kind of missing, because they have like this touch. It's like a touch screen, right? It's like touch screen, and it has HDMI inputs on it, and it has a built-in live streaming engine, and I think uses Android operating system, and you can live stream on Facebook, YouTube. You have all the controls. You can, like, it's like you have a streaming software built in into it, and and it's touch, and you have your inputs. You have almost everything that ATM Mini has, but in a box that you can. It's like a computer, and then you have where you can add an SD card to record. You can have a way to live stream within the box. You can add lower thirds. So like it's a full interface. So I feel like Blackmagic should look into building something like that, but in a Blackmagic style. You know what I mean? So like maybe instead of adding just a monitor, it could be some sort of like a touch screen slash computer that will connect to the ATM Mini and kind of blend and match, and that will help to kind of do all the controls. The ATM Mini software control will be built in already, and have some sort of other software that people can use to go live stream, and live stream to multiple destinations, record, you like do all the juicy stuff that you do in OBS, or so again, I feel like Blackmagic's not sleeping; they're watching. So, that's probably something that is coming in coming years, especially for consumers, right? Sorry, for professionals, I feel like professionals are always greedy, so they want like super high end stuff and big monitors and calibrated and like so like that's a different story for like pro professionals. But for like consumers or prosumers, people like us, or people doing some YouTube stuff, or small events like weddings and small corporate events, I feel like that thing is needed. Because when you buy the ATM Mini Pro and you take it out to live stream, you feel like I need to add a computer. Oh, I need to add a laptop for this, and I need to add this, and like it becomes like you keep adding. I need to get a monitor, or I can't use my TV, not my TV monitor, but I can't use my computer monitor because it's too big. I want something portable. Then once you have your monitor, maybe a small monitor that you're gonna spend roughly $300-400, a good one, you have to add a computer, a laptop, for you to be able to live stream. Then on the top of that, if you are on a remote location where there's no internet, you need to buy some sort of router, or some sort of encoding. No, maybe you don't need an encoder if you're live streaming straight from the ATM Mini Pro, but you need some sort of router where you can have a SIM card, or you use your phone data and something like that. So like it becomes a lot, and at the end of the day, you feel like you're spending more money. So I feel like Blackmagic should think of adding those features, kind of have a all-in-one live streaming solution, portable, easy to use, and yeah, for prosumers basically. And I feel like that one is going to be popular if they can make it like for under $1,000, or even if it's $1,000 and like close to $1,000, 1,200 ish. I feel like people are going to buy it, and it's going to be super popular. Now they can make it 4K, and they can have HDI version of it. So like so many cool ways you can market that piece of hardware. So guys, I went over today. Again, we had some glitches with my internet, lost some people, but he came back and talked about best live streaming software today, and we talked about some predictions as far as live streaming goes, talked about Blackmagic design and all that kind of stuff. So this concludes my live streaming for today. I'll be here on Monday, so same time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can join me, it would be appreciated. Other than that, I apologize again for what happened today. Hopefully I'll be able to connect with you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you watching on the replay, again, make sure you hit like if you like this type of content. If you're new here, again, my name is Sam. YouTube channel name Live Production Tips and Tools. And here we talk about live streaming, we talk about video recording, different tutorials about different cameras and switchers, and any other gear that can be used for live streaming or video recording. Talk about cameras, lenses, and all that kind of stuff. We talk about software. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. We'd love to have you and be part of live streaming tips and tools family. Other than that, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you being here. If you have questions, make sure you put it down in the comments. You can send me an email. You can see my email address in my about section. Send me an email if you need help with anything in regards to your live streaming setup or video recording. I'll be happy to help you out. Other than that, I appreciate you. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you on my next live streaming or my next video. Thank you, guys.